One of the surest ways to boost your profits is to sell more of what you have to your current customers. Come on, let's talk about it. Welcome to Newsletter Guru TV, your show with a boatload of smart marketing and business building advice and a little fun along the way.
This episode of Newsletter Guru TV is brought to you by No Hassle Social Media, the fastest and easiest way to master social media marketing so you can build profitable client relationships.
Hey everybody, it's Jim Palmer, the Newsletter Guru. Welcome to the fifth and final episode in my special series, Put the Hammer Down for Maximum Growth. I designed this whole 5-part series to help you make the most out of the rest of 2011 and hit the ground running so 2012 can be your best year ever. Now, if you're brand new to my list, if this is the first episode you're seeing, let me tell you about the first 4. The first episode we shot was all about how to use social media marketing to grow your business. The second episode was how to create videos that people will actually watch. The third episode was my extended interview, the Inc. 500 interview with my buddy Bobby Duraco, and between Bobby and myself in this 40-minute interview, we revealed about 28 business building nuggets that you can use. If not all of them, most of them you can apply to your business. It is a must watch. And then last week's episode was all about drip marketing, how to get your prospects to know, like, and trust you by dripping information about yourself and your business over a period of time. If you missed any of those, you can still see them all. Just go to newsletterguru.tv. And this week, as I said, we're going to talk about how to sell more to your current customers, which is always a great strategy for boosting your profits. Now, before we get going, I want to give a shout out to my good friend Carrie Wilkerson on her book. Carrie Wilkerson is actually known as the Barefoot Executive, appropriately named by her first book. And the Barefoot Executive, the ultimate guide for being your own boss and achieving financial freedom. Everybody watching Newsletter Guru TV should go out and buy this book. It's a tremendous book. I just finished reading it actually this morning, one of my early morning reading sessions. And you know what? If you are thinking of starting a business, if you're currently a business owner, there's a lot of nuggets of wisdom that Carrie shares in this book. But the other thing, and I know something about writing books, is I can tell by reading this how much Carrie cares about the people who follow her, the people who are her clients and prospects. She shares, I think, she pulls back the curtain, so to speak, and shares so much about how to grow a successful business. She's an awesome coach. She is an internet marketer, very, very smart and savvy, and one of the reasons I like her so much is she's got a huge heart. She just gives back, and she really, really cares and wants to make a difference in the world. So, Carrie, congratulations on your book. Everybody go out and buy it. It is going to be a big bestseller. All right, so one of the things that smart entrepreneurs understand is the importance of knowing that they have to maximize the profitability of each and every customer that they have. Marketing legend Dan Kennedy puts it this way: some companies want to get a customer so they can make a sale, but the smart companies will actually make a sale so they can gain a customer. There's a big difference there. I coach a lot of entrepreneurs and small business owners, and one of the things I teach them is the concept of current revenue and future revenue, and you need to be always working on both. You need to be working on things that are going to bring immediate revenue, but you also every day have to be planting seeds that will produce revenue down the road. Let me explain. Future revenue activities are doing those things that are likely to produce a higher ROI somewhat further down the road, not in the near immediate future. We're going to focus a lot on current revenues in this video, but let me just give you a couple examples of what future revenue activities would be. Going out speaking, social media activities, video marketing, article marketing. These are all things which are going to help build relationships with new people, new prospective clients that may pay dividends down the road, but by themselves they're not necessarily activities that are going to cause your cash register to ring. When a coaching client will ask me, Jim, how do I generate more revenue right now? One of the things I talk about is this strategy of picking the low-hanging fruit. Low-hanging fruit kind of refers to selling more to the customers you already have, customers that already know, like, and trust you, that have already done business with you, or maybe on the outside, prospects that you've worked a long time to develop a relationship. In other words, it's not very cold prospects. It's people that you already have a relationship with, or best yet, it's somebody who's who's already bought from you. So what you need to do is figure out what kind of an offer can I put together and specifically present it to my current customers, which would be the low-hanging fruit, and that would be a good way to generate some new current revenue. Let me give you somewhat of a real-life example from one of my coaching clients who is a business consultant. His average retainer is somewhere between 6 months to a year. It takes a little while for him to prospect and get that customer to buy in. The average revenue is somewhere around $2,500. Now, prospecting in this kind of economy is a little bit tough, and he wanted some current revenue. So what we did is we strategized, and I said, let's go after some low-hanging fruit. Let's create an offer that you can offer to your current customers or past customers, people that have coached with you in the past. And I said there's two ways to do this. Number one, what you want to do is kind of lower the barrier of entry, and what that means is make it easier for your customers to do business with you. So if the point of entry normally is about $2,500 and maybe a 6 month to a year engagement, I said, why don't you create a 3-month fast start to higher profits or a 90-day get back on track kind of a program, so it's a limited amount of time, and make a special offering, whether it's $750. The price is not really the point here, but it's a lower price point. It's a smaller time commitment. That makes it easier for people to make a decision, which therefore makes it easier for them to do business with you. What will likely happen if you're good, and my business coaching client is good, he's going to deliver so much value in this 90-day experience that the chance of them re-upping for either the full 6 month or the year engagement goes much, much higher. Do you see how that works? So you lowered the point of entry, you created a special offer, you presented it to your current customers, the low-hanging fruit, made it easy for them to come in, give you some money now, but in the back end, you're going to end up getting a coaching client. What I want you to do is put your thinking caps on. How can you use the example I just gave you in your business? Low-hanging fruit. What can you do with it? Now, speaking of low-hanging fruit and selling more of what you have to your current customers, I gotta say this, folks, there is nothing, bar none, nothing as effective as a monthly customer newsletter for keeping the relationship strong with the customers that you already have and sending it to past customers to get them back in the fold, if you will. One of the strategies that I teach my No Hassle newsletter clients is the power of what else. So every month in your No Hassle newsletter, what you want to do is you want to write one lead article. I call it your success story. And your success story is something that you're doing, a way that you've solved the problem or helped another customer. And what you're doing is you're sharing the success story. So yes, you are working with other people. Here's what it was. So it gives you a chance to describe the product or service that you're offering. So your customer who may have bought product A from you or hired you for service B, they're now going, oh, I didn't know they did that. You know, look at, hey, this company helped another manufacturer. Oh, this insurance company also works in the residential or commercial or whatever. I didn't know this coach also offers sales training. All these other things that we all do. A monthly customer newsletter builds relationships, and it gives you a chance to tell your customers what else you do, and that is a very good way to generate more repeat business, which is always profitable, and a newsletter is also going to generate more referrals. Now, you know, a lot of customers or prospects, when I'm out speaking, they want to know why more customers, or excuse me, more companies aren't using a newsletter. And there's two reasons. I'm going to share them with you. Number one, people don't know what to put in a newsletter. And number two, it can sometimes take quite a long time out of their day, out of their month, to actually produce their monthly newsletter. And that, by the way, is going to lead me into my somewhat commercial here. If that is you, if you don't know what to put in your newsletter, if it takes too long to do it and therefore it's not getting done, do yourself a favor and check out No Hassle Newsletters. My clients can produce a newsletter that generates results, and I mean increases their profits by getting a more repeat and referral business in less than 1 hour a month. Far less, on the average about 30 minutes, and we also do the printing and mailing for you. So there, quick little commercial, but it's an awesome resource. It's very inexpensive. We do pretty much all the work for you, and it will generate more repeat and referral business. So folks, that's the 5th and final series, and put the hammer down for maximum growth. Go back and watch the other 4 episodes, and by the way, while you're at Newsletter Guru TV, did you know, Wow! Did you know there's over 80 other episodes of my smart marketing and business building strategies that you can use to get your business jump started and out of the ditch and really performing at a maximum level? So go check that out. I'm going to end this special series this way, and this is how I typically end my monthly mastermind calls. And I tell the folks on the mastermind call, listen, camaraderie and good ideas, and they're all fun, and we need to have them in our business, but it is the constant implementation of these strategies and these ideas that's going to move your business forward. So you need to be getting off the dime and getting things done. You need to be operating, especially in this economy, at a higher level. All right, this is no time to coast. It's because if you're coasting, you're going backwards. You know, I believe that if you're too busy to implement some of these new strategies, then get somebody to do it for you. Keep yourself focused on your core strengths. Hire some virtual assistants. Do whatever you need to do to implement the new strategies, new ideas to get your business higher performing. You know, especially in today's climate. Today's very tough economic climate. It's very, very competitive out there. You need to be operating your business with vision, with purpose, determination, as I like to say, with a healthy dose of urgency. So I want to urge you folks, take what you've learned today, take what you've learned over the last 5 weeks, and put the hammer down for Maximum Growth Series and implement it in your business and get your business higher profit generating. Generating higher profits might be a more correct way, grammar-wise, to say that. So here's what I'd like you to do. I'm going to ask you to click the like button if you're watching this on Facebook. If you're watching this on Newsletter Guru TV, please click the share button. That'll let you share it on Twitter or Facebook. I look at it this way, folks. Every week I'm putting out newsletters, I'm putting out videos, I am sharing some of my best information with you. One of the ways that if you're finding some value in this that you can say, hey, thank you, Jim, is to share it with other people. Let them also get some of the ideas and, quite frankly, just help me get introduced to more people. It's a nice thing. So the other thing I want you to do is, as I always say, look at your business. Find out what you're doing well and do more of it. Look for ways to add more value. When you continually add more value in your business to what you're providing for your customers, combine that with incredible world-class service, your customers will stay longer. Customers that stay longer end up spending more, they end up referring more, and that's always a good thing. Then the other thing I'd like you to do, before the day's out, go out and make somebody's day just a little bit brighter. Do something nice for them. Random act of kindness, hold the door, say something nice. Somebody's coming up short at the register, give them a quarter, $1, whatever it is. Make them feel good. It really makes you feel special, and that's a good thing. Until next episode, this is Jim Palmer, the Newsletter Guru. Thank you for visiting. Thank you for watching this series with me. I'll be back next week with another issue, another episode of Newsletter Guru TV. Take care, everybody. If you want to learn how to sell more, damn it, take two. You want to sell more to your, take three. You want to sell more of your goods and services? Started. I want to give a shout out to my friend Carrie Wilkerson on her brand new book, The Barefoot Executive, The Ultimate Guide for Being Your Own Boss and Achieving Your Financial Freedom. I screwed that up. Everybody watching Newsletter Guru TV should go out and buy a copy of Carrie's book right now. Future revenue activities are those that are likely to produce results, a return on your investment somewhat further down the road, where current revenues, you know, especially in this economy, folks, and it is tough, you need to be operating at a higher level. You need to keep your gas pedal down. You need to have the... I'm going to end this series that we just did, social media, sending out news. Jeez, you got to be kidding. Dan Kennedy puts it this way: some companies will make a sale to gain it. Oh my goodness. Dan Kennedy puts it this way: some companies will want a customer so they can make a sale, but the smart companies, crap, I did it again. Never make a video when you're this tired. Dan Kennedy puts it this way: some companies will get a customer so they can make a sale, but the smart You gotta be kidding. Dan Kennedy puts it this way: some companies will get a customer so they can make a sale, but the smart companies are getting a sale. You gotta be... Woohoo! Wake up, Jim. Marketing guru Dan Kennedy puts it this way: some companies will actually get a customer so they can make a sale, but smart companies actually make a sale so they can get a customer. It's a big difference there. You know, when I coach my, holy crap.
I can't take it anymore!
Dan Kennedy puts it this way: some companies will make a sale to get a customer.
I can't take it anymore!